staying in an Airbnb by myself, and it's been so nice and wonderful. I wanted to film a video kind of going through my experiences shopping vintage and thrift in Europe and show you the pieces that I found. You might be wondering, why are you wearing your swimsuit, Molly? And I will tell you. It is because I washed most of my clothes in Paris and it is very damp and wet there and there's no dryer, so my clothes were not dry by the time I had to go to Prague. Luckily though, I have most of the vintage pieces with me and I will just get the rest of my clothes when I go back. Did I wear this out and about today? No, I did not, but I just wanted to wear something a little fun and funky for my video. First we went to London and we only went to one vintage store there, but you could tell that the vintage in London scene is alive and well. It was very well curated, everything was really high quality. It was expensive, and London itself is just expensive and the worst exchange rate for the US dollar out of any of the countries that I've been to. That being said, I did find a few wonderful pieces. We went to Rocket Vintage and yeah, it was awesome. I would recommend going to a Rocket Vintage if there's more than one. I think, and there is, I know that there is. Got this dress from Rocket and it's just a really beautiful white springtimey dress. It has a belt. Also picked up these earrings. And then I went to Paris and I met some people at a party one of the first nights there, and I told them that I was a vintage blogger and that I hoped to do a lot of vintage shopping while there. And they said, well, I hope you got to do your vintage shopping in London because it is better than it is here. And they're not wrong. I did find one piece that I showed in my last vlog that has a lot of holes in it, which I didn't check. I don't know. The vintage that I'm used to in the stage, which maybe this is dumb, but you don't really have to worry about it being very holy. But anyway, I mean, you always have to look for that stuff when thrifting, so. I have that shirt with me, and that was at Mad Vintage, and I've been to a few Mad Vintages in Paris, and all of them I didn't think were that great and were very expensive. But I did go to a vintage store called Super Vintage. It was wonderful. The prices were very reasonable. It was everything from, you know, like 10 euro, and then there were some like luxury pieces, so it went up a lot from there. But I found two very affordable pieces, both vintage. One is this really cute striped short sleeve sweater. As soon as I put it on, I knew that it was coming home with me. So that one was 12 euro, and then I found this blouse, very 1970s with the big lapel, and this was only 10 euro. Yeah, so I was really, this one, I couldn't believe how inexpensive this one. I thought that this was the best thing in the store, and I was obsessed with it, so that was a good find. Okay, and then I went to Berlin, and I read that the vintage in Berlin is excellent. I only got to go to one vintage store in Berlin. My friend that I was traveling with, he really wanted to make sure we got to do all of the touristy things the first day that we were there, which was a Saturday. And then on Sunday, every store, every clothing store it seems is closed, and a lot of other things too. So be careful about that and make sure you get the chance to go. But I did get to go to one thrift store, Humana, which is like a chain. They have a bunch of them. And the prices were pretty good. There was a lot of things for like 5-6 euro, and then it went up from there, of course. And there I found this sweater, which is my new favorite piece of clothing, and I want to wear this every single day. And it smells kind of bad now and I need to wash it, but every day I'm like, ugh, I just want to wear this. This is like vintage from the 80s. And it says by Sportline on the chest, which I don't know that brand, but I like the detail on the collar. And these cute little kind of Peter Pan collars look really cute with my new hair, I think. Found another shirt that I left in Paris. They left the security tag on, and of course I couldn't take it back the next day and have them take it off because everything was closed. So I'm gonna have to try to figure out how to remove it on my own. Oh, if you have tips for removing those, let me know. Right now it's like in the freezer because I've heard that you can freeze, if you freeze the shirt or with the tag, the ink will freeze and then it won't spill, but I don't know how to get it off anyway, so. And then I found this like windbreaker rain jacket. It seems pretty rain resistant, which I've been needing this because I don't have a rain jacket. The rain pellets just sit on top so you can tell that it's water resistant, and I really like this color, and I'm pretty sure I was the only person in Berlin with a blue jacket because everyone wears really dark colors there. And now finally I am in Prague, and let me tell you, the secondhand stores are plentiful here. However, I've been in about 5 so far, and all of them are mostly fast fashion and stuff that's kind of in disrepair and falling apart, or like faded or like peeling, you know, with like vinyl and fake leather and stuff. So I haven't been, I don't know, that impressed. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just not going to the right places. I feel like I've been to a lot though, and for the rest of my time here, I don't think I'm gonna like specifically try to seek out any thrift stores. If I happen upon one, I'll go in. But yeah, it's just a lot of H&M, honestly. That being said, I did find something that I've been looking for the past few weeks while traveling, and it is a long line leather jacket. Jill and I watched Passport to Paris on her last night in Paris, and one of the girls, Mary Kate or Ashley, was wearing like a longer leather coat, and I've actually been wanting one for a while. Especially being in Europe, I've seen a lot of these around, and I just really like how it looks, and I also don't have like a nicer jacket for going out. I have like a winter coat and then my windbreaker rain jacket. So now I have this, and I love how it looks on me, and it was about the equivalent of like $20 US, so for a leather jacket, that's pretty good. Next I'm going to Stockholm. I don't know if I'm going to do any shopping there, but if I will, definitely let you know. Give it a like and subscribe if you wanna. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Au revoir and goodbye.